Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, David Peterson.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Toss to Alonso, and the first out of the game is an easy one.
Left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Pitts. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Ivan Herrera digs in now. Gets the outside corner with that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs, base is empty. And 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Andre Palante. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Lucas Pitts. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Palante. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Got him. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Check swing went around, and that's strike 2.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 2.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. All set for the start of the inning. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Wilson Contreras.
Peterson back to work.
Ball. 1-0.
Contreras, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball 2.
That one off the mark, and now 2-0.
No strike.
To the right side. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Here's Nolan Gorman. First pitch misses. Second inning here, no score. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Tapped in front of the plate. Alvarez to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Not even close there. Ball 1. That one missed.
Inside.
Next offering is fouled back.
That's a ball.
Draws the walk there. And that's their first base runner of the game. Mason Wynn now at the plate. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Clips the corner. Strike 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. And that's fouled off. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Pete Alonso.
Leading off for the Mets, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Swing and a foul out of play. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Herrera down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Inside, and that's ball 3.
3-0.
And he walked him. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Jeremy Pitts up now for the Mets. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Henderson over at first with one away. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Rafael Devers up to him.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Outside low. And it's 1-0. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Devers swings and drives one. Deep right field. Carrying well. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. In there, and it's 0-1. That one drifts inside. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Contreras brings it in. And that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Jordan Walker. A changeup missing. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 balls, no strikes.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike 1. And that's outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Nootbaar stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1 ball, no strike. Strike. 1-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. Man at first, 1 away. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Henderson tossed to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Back here in Queens
Leading
as
off
we
for the
go
Mets,
to the last of
left
the third.
fielder,
Stepping in,
3.
Bob Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Win on the run. Throw to first. Pretty nice play there.
Now
So the lineup flips
number 0.
over. Jesse Pitts getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Popped up, out, number 2. 2 outs,
Now
base is
batting,
empty.
number 6.
And next for the Mets, Lucas Pitts.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. On to the 4th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Toss to Alonso. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And up next for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. His first at bat was a strikeout. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Fouled off left side. The Mets leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Fly ball down the line. Rodriguez on the move. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an
Now
outfielder.
batting,
Got to
first
put it
baseman,
into
Wilson
his highest
Contreras.
gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Contreras takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's off the inside corner. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the 4th,
Leading
and stepping in
off
for New
the
York,
Mets,
Juan Soto.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that one misses up and in. And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. His second home run of the series. It's 3-0. Michael McGreevy into the game.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Henderson batting for the second time, and that's strike one. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And Arenado makes the catch. And there are two down.
Now batting,
so digging in, Jeremy Pitts. Struck out looking in his first at-bat. And ball one. Pitts launched a homer in his most recent game. Pitch in the dirt. 2-0. Just missed. That's a hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here is Devers. That misses. 1-0. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And the pitch. And a strike to Devers. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Careful.
In the dirt, blocked. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Nolan Gorman. Peterson back to work. Gorman in his third season, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And there's a foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the fifth. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And that is out of play. This one in the dirt. Gorman at second with nobody out. Off the mark there, and the count is even, 2-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rodriguez makes the catch. One away. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and there's 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Walker. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
1 ball. No
in
strike.
the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he was
ball,
really tardy
strike.
on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept
2-2.
close. Runner stays put at third. Walker tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. 2 outs with a runner at third. Slice to right. Dives. What a play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Francisco
Leading
Alvarez.
off for the Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
And that's too high.
The ball.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. Relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double. Bob Rodriguez, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. That one outside, and that's ball 1. That one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch
Now
at the plate
batting,
lately.
number
Didn't try to do
0.
too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Hits. The next to hit takes ball 1. Runners on the corners, no outs. And that drops in for a strike. Runner on the go. Now this is in the air down the line. Nootbaar makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and it's 4-0. So up next for New York, Lucas Pitts. 0 for 2 in this one. Move to first, and he's back in there. First pitch just misses.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
There's a strike.
So far all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And that's in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Had him out front for strike 3. And now it's Juan Soto.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. That one almost got him.
Hey! 2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. Goes down looking. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging. So the batting order turns over. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and a couple of quick outs. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. On the ground, right side, and that's foul. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
That's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Strike 2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Slow roller to third. Arenado tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. Swung on, belted. That's bad. Out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. One out, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jeremy Pitts. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. Here's Rafael Devers. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And misses inside. And it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Scott pulls it down and he makes the catch. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Sean Reed Foley.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Pereira into box again, takes a strike. Swings through that one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
First baseman.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just off the inside edge. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Nolan Gorman. 1 for 2. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Two balls, no strikes to count. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch is outside.
3-2.
Two down, nobody on, and that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Batting, third
so now it's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, Rodriguez. Under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. John King.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Alvarez at the plate now. That's ball 1.
No strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Inside, almost got him. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jesse Pitts up now for the Mets. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Right through there for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. And that'll do it.
Pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Butto.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Got him looking. Now 1 away. Here's the Cardinal DH, Jordan Walker. Swing and a foul straight back. The Mets leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one is downstairs. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Victor Scott digs in now. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And that misses. At 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now,
Louis.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Leahy.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And there's 1 down. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 2 and 2. Soto tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 3-2. On the ground right side. And it's through for a hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. And a base hit into right. And now 2 aboard. And now Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. And that is downstairs. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Infield fly called there. Jeremy Pitts now at the plate. 43. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. 1 run across, coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Tag, in time. He scores. It's 7-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Devers in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. That one missed. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Young.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Nootbaar stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nootbaar on at first, nobody out. Liner, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Devers makes the grab, 1 away. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two on, 1 out. There's the swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Pitch misses outside, and the count now even up. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throws to Henderson, and that's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.